doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard. Whether it's the beat of the mic, he feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know. But no, he knows the code.
Composition of blood. Blood is classified as a connective tissue and consists of two main components. Plasma, which is a clear extracellular fluid. Formed elements, which are made of blood cells. And platelets. The formed elements are so named because they are enclosed in plasma membrane and have a definite structure and shape. All formed elements are cells except for the platelets, which are tiny fragments of bone marrow cells. Formed elements are erythrocytes, also known as red blood cells, leukocytes, also known as white blood cells, and platelets. Leukocytes are further classified into two subcategories called granuloccytes, which consists of neutrophils, eosinophils, and basophils, and granulocytes, which consist of lymphocytes and monocytes. The formed elements can be separated from plasma by centrifuge, where a blood sample is spun for a few minutes in a tube to separate its components according to their densities. Red blood cells are denser than plasma and so become packed into the bottom of the tube to make up 45% of total volume. This volume is also known. No, it's still filming. Known as the hematocrit. White blood cells and platelets form a narrow cream-colored coat, known as the buffy coat, immediately above the white blood cells. Finally, the plasma makes up the top of the tube, which is a pale yellow color and contains just under 55% of total volume. The end. Okay.
So give them blood, gallons of the stuff. Give them all that they can drink, and it will never be enough. So give them blood. Grab a glass because there's going to be a flood.
Describe the adaptations of red blood cells for the transport of oxygen, including shape, structure, and presence of hemoglobin. They have biocave disc-like structure which allows them to pass through any vessel. They have no nucleus which allows them to carry oxygen. Thin membrane which allows easy diffusion to occur. Contain hemoglobin which allows them to form bond with oxygen. Oxyhemoglobin.
Describe how the immune system responds to disease using white blood cells, illustrated by phagocyte. Immune system is pathogens can rapidly evolve and adapt to avoid detection and destruction by the immune system. As a result, multiple defense mechanisms have also evolved to recognize and neutralize pathogens. Even simple unicellular organisms, such as bacteria, possess a rudimentary immune system in the form of enzymes which protect against bacteriophage infections. Other basic immune mechanisms evolved in ancient eukaryotes and remain in their modern descendants, such as plants and insects.
Understand that vaccination results in the manufacture of memory cells, which enable future antibody production to the pathogen to occur sooner, faster, and in greater quantities. A vaccine is actually a severely weakened version of the virus being vaccinated against. The body recognizes this weak virus as a threat and builds antibodies to deal with that specific threat. After these antibodies have been created, your body then has a mechanism to destroy future infections of this virus before it has a chance to make you sick.
Recall that platelets are involved in blood clotting. which prevents blood loss and entry of microorganisms. Platelets are one of the types of blood cells. It performs important function in the formation of blood clot once injury has occurred. They do so by various mechanisms, including transportation of important substances required include clotting. Then forming temporary platelets to plug the reduce in quantity of blood loss and final shrinkage of clot. It has formed in order to reduce the size of injury.
Describe the structure of the heart and how it functions. The heart is a muscular organ in all vertebrates responsible for pumping blood through the blood vessels by repeated rhythmic contractions or a similar structure in annelids, mollusks, and arthropods. The term cardiac, as in cardiology, means related to the heart. The heart of a vertebrate is composed of cardiac muscle, an involuntary muscle tissue which is found only within this organ. The average human heart, beating at 72 BPM, will beat approximately 2.5 billion times during a lifetime spanning 66 years.
Describe the structure of arteries, veins, and capillaries and understand their role. Arteries. These blood vessels move blood away from the heart. Therefore, they deal with a lot of pressure. There. Veins. These move blood toward the heart. So they deal with low pressure. There. Capillaries. These are very small blood vessels that connects veins and arteries together. They are very thin and are, in fact, just one cell thick.
Bag
There.
size.
They help to carry essential substances toward the cell and also take away waste materials from the cell. Yeah. They help carry essential substances toward cells and also take away waste materials from the cell.
Thank you for listening to our presentation. Say thank you, guys.
Thank you guys.
Good enough. Okay.
Bye.
Where is this? Bye. Thank you for watching our podcast. We enjoyed you watching.